Most people don't avoid estate planning because they don't care. They avoid it because they think, I'll do it later. And later is exactly revocable living trusts become expensive, rushed, and emotional. Today, I'm going to break down what a revocable living trust really does, the big people from setting one up, and when later quietly turns into too late. So, what's the biggest myth about revocable living trust? Well, here's the biggest lie that people believe. A trust is something that you set up when you're old. That's wrong. A revocable living trust isn't about age, it's about ownership and responsibility. The moment you own a home, a business, meaningful investments, or people who depend on you, you've outgrown a basic will. A trust is about control while you're alive, not just instruction gone. A revocable solve. Most people think that trusts are about death, but they're not. They're about what happens if life doesn't go according to plan. A revocable living trust allows someone who chose to step in without court involvement. It also keeps decisions private. It also prevents delays when accounts or property needs immediate management. It also reduces confusion during already stressful moments. Probate isn't just expensive, it's slow, it's public, and it's reactive. A trust is for proactive planning. So, why do wills down in real life? Well, wills, however, in reality, they invite delays, opportunities for disputes, and don't help much during incapacity. A will only speaks when you're gone. However, revocable living trust speaks while you're still here. That's the difference most families don't discover until it's too late. That no one talks about. Here's what too late looks like: a medical event with no successor trustee named, a business frozen because authority is unclear, accounts locked while bills keep coming in, or family members arguing over intent of the language. Planning becomes damage control. A traded early gives you time to think clear, to adjust, and control without pressure. A stay under stress is always worse. So, what does a revocable trust not do? Well, let's be clear. Revocable trust eliminate taxes by itself. It does not protect asset lawsuits. It does not. It also does not work unless assets are properly under the trust. It's not magic. It's a framework, and frameworks need coordination. So, how are smart people using trust correctly? Well, the right way to use a revocable living trust is part of a system. You have the trust structure, properly titled assets, coordinated beneficiaries, investment and cash flow alignment, and then you have regular reviews as life changes. That's how trusts actually do what people expect them to do. At my firm, Fortitude Financial, we just don't talk about trust. We help clients decide if a trust makes sense for them now, how it should integrate with investments and businesses, and how to avoid the mistakes that families will regret later. If you want clarity before urgency forces your decision, you can visit us at the link in the description as fortitudefinancial.co and start with a conversation. Estate planning isn't just about preparing for the end, it's about making sure your life's work doesn't unravel when life throws a curveball at you. If this video helped you at all, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.